Hey y'all, hey. It's day 26. Come on in for day 26 and sit a little spell. How about it? I almost forgot to vlog, to record. I almost forgot. But that's just indicative of my level of fatigue. I have been working on my schedule and developing systems. One of the issues I've had over the years in accomplishing my goals and my dreams has been the inconsistency. And all it would take is for life to life a little bit. This day, I'm behind. I'm 2-3 months later getting back into, if not longer, getting back on task. So as I'm grateful for these 3 contracts, and I'm in a transitional period. So it like I have said so many times in the last few days how difficult it has been, or how challenging it has been. Not difficult, but just a challenge, and it's fatiguing for me. So God had been showing me that I need systems. I need to put systems into place. And then when I went on Chat GPT and, brought Chat GPT up to date with the 3 contracts and different things, and how my business, my brand has shifted and my income sources have shifted. And the first thing Chat GPT said in response was, it's time for us to develop some systems. So that's what I'm working on this weekend, is developing systems concerning my money, concerning my time, and concerning my health. Probably need to put the health in front of the other 2. But developing systems. For my money, now that I'm making some money above Uber Eats, I definitely need to have a plan for that money. Every dollar has a name. Those of you that have been in Dave Ramsey program, he said name every dollar. And I do have a plan for the money, but I'm writing it out, because you got to write it down. If you don't document, it ain't going to do it. So that's the plan for my money. The plan for my time. Chat GPT is helping me to time block, and with flexibility in it. Such a big help. And then with my health, I know I need to eat better, because I have always been a healthy eater. I have my snack foods that I like, my junk food, but I definitely was doing that, scarcely. But in the last year, spending so much time in my car and doing Uber Eats, I lived off a drive-through and fast food and processed food, and I feel it. I am a person who works out regularly, who eats right, who gets more than enough water. But the last year, I have not been to the gym in over a year. In a year, I have not been eating well. I've been eating more red meat than I ever have because of the drive-through, getting the cheapest thing, getting the Wendy's biggie bag with the double stack. And I feel it. I feel it. I feel sluggish. I feel tired. I feel full. My abdomen feels full. And my sleep is affected. So one of the things I used to do, before I started going through these changes, when I was still married, I used to at least once a year do a cleanse. And I used to love to do the master cleanse. And if you know what, or the lemonade diet, some people call it the lemonade diet. And I love that because it clears everything out of your gut. Now, depending on how long you go, I never did go longer than 7 days, but by right about the fifth to seventh day, you're going to start losing muscle. You're going to start digesting muscle. And the lemonade or the master cleanse consists of the spring water, lemons, cayenne pepper, and grade B maple syrup, and that's all you drinking. And then in the morning, at night, you drink the detox tea, the smooth move. You drink that, and then in the morning you get up and do a salt bath. You do the salt laxative. Drink that. You go to the bathroom, and then you can have all the water, all the bottled water you want during the day, and then 4 to 6 bottles of the Master Clean lemonade, and no food. And I'm telling you, but anyway, it's really not safe, but I like it because of the detox effect. I don't do it for the weight loss. I do it for, matter of fact, that's why I used to dread doing it, was because I didn't want to lose weight, and I definitely didn't want to lose muscle. But I love the way it detoxes your body because you're not eating. You're going so long without eating, your body starts to purge the mucus lining of your inside. So you cough up phlegm because it's purging the mucus lining of your esophagus and your lungs. Um, of course, you're going to get the mucus from the digestive tract. Your oral mucosa purges, so your breath smells amazing. You don't even have issues with like the film in your teeth and on your mouth and on your tongue, the white, you don't even get that. And then it pushes all of the excess deodorant, all the old deodorant that gets stuck up in you. That's why I don't use solids. I hate using conventional deodorant, but I have to if I want to have the odor dealt with. And there's some of the new stuff like the Lumi. I haven't tried it yet, but I just like what I like, and I do what I call deodorant holidays. So if I'm not going anywhere, I don't put on deodorant, and I give myself a chance to purge the old deodorant from the pores. Because deodorant can be carcinogenic and promote cancer, cause cancer. Because when men can get breast cancer too, a small percentage, but they do get it, and it's usually from the lymph nodes and in under armpits area is where they tend to start to develop those cancer cells. But I digress. Um, so I stopped doing the lemonade diet when I joined my first network marketing gig. And they had a detox tea, and I loved that detox tea. It worked. It was very, very good. And it had papain extract in it. So not only did it remove the old BM that was still left in your gut, it would clear your gut, but that papain extract will also purge your lining of your intestine. And because you would purge the old meat and different things stuck in the lining of your intestine, you have phenomenal absorption of vitamins. And that particular company also had a liquid vitamin, and I still was buying that liquid vitamin. I still would buy it. I kept buying after the company went out of business, and I would buy it from Amazon. But now, the company that I'm with now, they have a product called Total Gut 7, and so I'm ordering that. It's a probiotic. It's like a 7-in-1. It's a probiotic, and also I am looking so forward to that, because now that I'm in my 50s, when I was doing the master cleanse, I was in my 30s and early 40s. But now that I'm in my 50s and I am postmenopausal, I'm not peri. So muscle is precious. In my 30s, I didn't mind wasting a little muscle because it was easy to put back on. And it's probably easier for me now to put back on because I've never had a problem bulking, but I don't want to take that chance. And it's been so long since I did the master cleanse. I really don't know how my body's going to respond to it. So I don't want to be as aggressive with my digestive tract, um, and as aggressive to the place where I could potentially lose muscle mass and not be easy to gain it back. So I'm gonna try the total gut 7. It'll be gradual, but I'm looking forward to clearing out my gut naturally so that I can get back on track. Now that I'm making some money and not having to do Uber Eats, I got those 3 contracts, so I don't even have time, plus my businesses that I have. So I don't even have time to do Uber Eats, even if I wanted to. So now that I don't have to eat out of a drive-through, I can eat more conscientiously, more clean, and less processed food, if not no processed food, and drink more water, because my water intake has suffered desperately. It has desperately suffered. Um, so I'm looking forward to that, because I think that that's a part of some of the anxiety I'm still experiencing, even though things are going well. Just waking up, you know, not as much as I was, but I think my brain is kind of on my nervous system kind of on autopilot from having gone through so much nervousness, and then the fatigue, the sluggishness, the fogginess. Sometimes, like I said, I'm not perimenopausal. I went through all of that, and then so I doubt that it's menopause now. It could be hormonal, but I'm looking forward to a clean gut. That's your second brain, you know. You're good. That's your second brain. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I'll let you all know how it works, how I feel about it. But yeah, I been working on my systems and putting things in place. So for my money, um, I'm getting back on track with my velocity banking. I don't know if you all have ever heard of velocity banking, but it's a great way to reduce debt quickly. And I've already signed up with National Debt Relief, so I have to make payments to that. But I'll be loading my money onto my credit cards until I can get a personal line of credit. And so it's just so much relief to have a little breathing room. It's not a lot, but it's way more than I had in the past. And I'm so excited about it. I'm so thankful to God just for bringing me through to this place where I I'm having what I have been saying for the last year. That is contract work, visibility in my city, um, financial alignment and stability, independence. You know, I'm just so very blessed, and I'm so grateful to God just for bringing me through this far. Not where I want to be, but I thank God I'm not where I used to be. And I'm present. I'm present. I'm present and accounted for. I'm here, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful. So I'm looking forward to these systems, and I'm looking forward to utilizing Chat GPT to make sure that my life runs as smoothly as possible in the area of money, my health, my 3 contract positions, my scheduling, my time, making sure I get good time management, um, so that these things will open new doors, making room for more money, making room for more amazing contacts, making room for more visibility, making room for speaking engagements globally. So I'm excited, y'all. I've been hanging in there for a while. This is day 26. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate you. I don't know, today is August the 15th, but somebody may see this August the 15th 2 years from now. And I really want to be of service. I really want to share that you can come back from anything. You can come if you don't die, and you have your faculties, you survive and have your at least your mind, you can come back from anything. That's the God we serve. That's the God that I know. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. And I enjoyed your little stay. And I hope you come back tomorrow, day 27, have you another big bowl of brown grits. Because I'm serving them up, okay? But anyway, yeah. I love y'all. And please, 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 please treat people right. God bless you.